Trish. I'm coming.
I don't understand how power corrupts so many people. My goodness. Okay, so that was not the triumphant battle start that I was hoping for. Seriously, you'd think the ones that were truly impoverished, the ones that were just truly on the streets, sad and scared and lonely, would truly understand just how valuable power would be, but no. It twists and turns and corrupts anybody who possibly gets their hands on these sort of things. They get an ounce of power and they're like, oh hey, instead of, making it so nobody has to go through the untold horrors of which I had to go through at my age, I'll use it to just blow everything up and throw buses at people, because who the hell cares? I'm an old man with freaking lug nuts stuck in my brain. Seriously. I mean, you think that's true? I mean, it's not like I've already fried about 1,000 of these guys. Even more so, Cole. Your boasts aren't really necessary at this point. They should know full well just what they're dealing with here. Here we go, managed to take down that guy, surprisingly enough. Very odd that I was able to get that. Okay, see, now the game has become self-aware. Even Cole's like, seriously, guys? Whoa. Okay. And there's a guy right in front of me. Thank you, depth perception. Alright, shock grenades, make sure that turret does no further harm. I ain't having any more of that. Okay. What, do these guys have shields or something? I can't entirely tell. There we go. That's the problem. They well and truly are static cling bombs. They'll stick to fabric, but they won't stick to metal things, which could be significantly more useful. I would consider that to be a bit more on my priority list than being able to attach anything to fabrics. If a killer tailor ever shows up, or if I'm attacked by Kite Man, and yes, Kite Man is a Batman villain, feel free to Google that. If I'm attacked by any of those guys, you know what, maybe I'll be able to handle things, but as far as these guys are going, I'd really like to just be able to throw things on top of buildings, It'd just be nice. Okay, you know what? I spent more than enough time on the ground level, desperately need some help. Okay. These people, okay. Am I alive still? Yes, somehow I managed to survive that. Okay, fine, game. Just wanted to help all the people hanging on the ceiling, but, well, in the long range of precariously placed buses, I suppose it could be significantly more wobbly. Okay, so I guess top concern, as much as I hate to say it, my top concern can't be helping those people. Right now, I need to thin the herd so I'm actually able to get over there, but without being turned into some kind of Swiss cheese human hybrid. Ugh. It's like the Wacky Deli all over again. Oh man, major props if you know what I just referenced with that. Alright, come on. Alright, I see you guys over there. And freaking perception. 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 Precision. English. Why do you elude me so? Granted, it's probably the most convoluted language in all of human history, but still. And that's not even, I wasn't even aiming at his head, I was aiming at some sort of weird pointed object that was on top of his head. It was a ruse! It was some sort of heinous evil plan to fool and trick and bewilder me. Oh, these dustmen are a crafty lot. Let there be no doubt. Don't let their horrible smells and the lack of home ownership throw you off guard. No, these guys know what's up. Okay. Alright, so that's some minor progress so far. Could definitely use a little more. Go juice. Okay. Zappy time for everyone. Oh boy, they've got rockets and they've got flipping cars and they've got turrets and they've got everything that I'd really rather they didn't have, and I'm dead. Hey, Paisanos, it's time for the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Alright, come on. Alright, so hopefully that blew something up at the very least. Doesn't seem to be that way. Alright, fine. I guess I need to play this purely strategically this time. It doesn't fit my playstyle. I'm definitely more of the run-in crazily and just sort of hope things work out for the best sort of strategist, but alright, fine. I gotta relax, I gotta calm down, and I need to be analytical for once. Gotta show a side that very few people ever do see. And that is the side of a not crazy person. And they've got bombs! Okay. Get out of the way, gotta keep on my toes, gotta know exactly what's going on. Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoy the grenade I just threw at you. See how much you like it. It's not a lot of fun now, is it? Luckily, they don't seem to have the reflexes of a Mr. Cole Macgrath. Otherwise, they might have been able to jump out of the way in that one. Anyway, that guy fell off the roof. Can I make another guy fall off the roof? That would just be super-de-duper if he could fall off the roof. And he sort of fell off the roof. Not enough to kill him, but he fell off. All right. Okay. We still got more guys thinking they know what's up. They don't. I mean, I just said they know what's up, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Seriously, anybody who's been what is this, like part 25? If you've been around this long, I think you know full well how and when it's going down, all right? Yeesh. All right, thank you, conveniently placed power generator. And the guy is gonna run over the corner. Just a few seconds. There he is. Oh, man, he's apparently he's packing bombs. He's packing heat sinks. Ah. All right, take care of you. And there's another guy over around the corner. Stand back, civilian. I'm doing what I can here. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. All right, and there's definitely still a turret over there. Let's try and not let that happen. Okay, rocket launchers and turrets. You know, do you really need both? Do you guys really so desperately need both of these things? Ah, freaking aim. Seriously, I've got the aim of like a one-eyed duck. Ducks are terrible with firearms. This is an established scientific fact. Ask an animalologist. Go, I don't know, Sherry, is that her name? Sherry Irwin? Steve Irwin's widow? I don't know. Ask her, she seems smart on the subjects. Alright, need more power. Phone booths, for once in their miserable existence, are providing useful resources for somebody. Seriously, Cole Macgrath uses more phone booths than anybody on the world for like the past 10 years. Okay. Let's keep chucking, and somebody behind me. Don't know how he got behind me, but he somehow managed to do it. You wouldn't think somebody carrying that many pots and pans and trash bags would be so stealthy, but apparently they've mastered the art of stealth jitsu. It's like ninjutsu, except they don't use knives or blow darts or swords. They use whatever they can find in a dump truck. Usually back scratchers and, I don't know, roach-infested mattresses. I mean, that would be a very effective, shield. Nobody wants to touch the roast. Apparently, mattress is now full of roast beef. Alright, fine. And, friggin' Rockets, man. Seriously, Rocket Man. Seriously. Okay, okay, apparently I can disable this lone turret. I suppose anything is better than nothing. Alright, Mr. Rocket Man. I think it's gonna be a long, long time until touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man I thought I was at home. No. I'm a Rocket Man! Burning out his fuse out here! Alone! Alright. Now that I've adequately quoted William Shatner quoting Elton John, I think we actually have managed to gain something of a power boost. Which is all we gotta do. Sometimes you just gotta crank up the jams. You gotta search deep down in your soul, and you gotta know exactly what's up. Alright, now if I remember exactly correctly, there's a turret right over there. Alright, is there anybody at the turrets? Not currently, but can I disable it? No, I cannot. Are you serious, game? Are you actually serious? I got through all of that! I belted out one of the most heartfelt tunes in all of history. A cappella, mind you, I belted that tune. And you still decide to completely just throw me to the curb. Just like, oh, you managed to make some progress in your life? Well, too bad. Here's a rocket upside your face, because now you're dead. Ugh. Okay. Hiding behind a mailbox? Man, I'm sure that's a federal offense of some description. Of course, you wouldn't care. You're a homeless man. You live by your own rules. That guy got your can of beans, you stab him over that can of beans, and you don't regret a dang thing. Seriously. Homeless drifters, man, don't mess with them. Especially... Okay, here's another thing. If these really are just homeless people, why are they so proficient with guns? Like, I know I ragged on guns before as being, the lazy man weapon, and that's still true, but seriously, these guys are able to hit me from really far away, considering I'm a moving target that throws lightning bolts out of my hands, Just seems a little weird that they'd be so proficient. But then again, I suppose a lot of war veterans end up in the gutters, and that's just a whole kettle of depressing nonsense that I don't even want to get into. Ugh. Hopefully, these are all just terrible people, so that way I don't even have to worry about it. Conscious free decisions, I live for them. Okay. Seriously, it's always better to not have like a face to associate with these sort of things, because then you start thinking about, well, I wonder what this guy's life that has, led to him to this exact moment. Clearly things aren't working out too well for him, and I get all depressed, and I'm soul-searchy. It's all sorts of bad news. Alright, let's just chuck a bunch of things over there and hope for the best. Okay, and apparently we managed to completely mess that up, but hopefully we managed to draw a few of them out of hiding that I can zap when I turn around the corner. That would just be fantastic. Nope. They're employing the most thorough of all stratagems. The wait until they actually comes out. Seriously, why are these guys gotta get so smart? Who got the turret? Why are you at the turret yet? Freaking get out of here, random lady. Seriously. Run away from the people with rocket launchers, not towards. Seriously, this is like first grade information. Unless this place just has that bad of a public school system. Would not doubt it. The one I went to was certainly bad. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but my school was so bad, the art teacher was also the janitor. And that's not even a joke. He actually was. He constantly lost his keys. Like, I think we found them, just in a bucket. I don't know why he put them there, but he did. I mean, less absurd, but equally still concerning, is the fact that the science teacher, or at least one of them, was also the librarian. So, I'm not sure how she managed to figure that out in her budget, but still. The only people... Oh, wait, no, I didn't even tell you the best part. No, how about the math teacher that was asleep, and none of us woke him up, and we just sat there for about an hour in silence, letting him sleep. And then the bell rang, and he got really upset that we didn't wake him up. Although, in our defense, and I will not defend the people I went to school with often because they were all incredibly stupid. In our defense, a math teacher should not be asleep. It was like 2 in the afternoon. It was like the last period. What are you even doing with your life? Ugh. Oh, you know what's even better? Alright, so here's the thing. I didn't do too well in school. I'll just freely admit that, okay? I have a lot of trouble with the book learning. I have a unique learning style that was not accommodated by the public school system. Let's just say that much, okay? So, I did a lot of absolutely nothing. I did a lot of sitting, a lot of sleeping, because I'm naturally nocturnal, and the fact that they kept waking me up at 7 in the morning, my body wants to sleep until 3 in the afternoon, okay? And they were getting me up at 7 in the morning, go to school, doing all this nonsense. I slept, I didn't do anything. Now, a few teachers, well, they had problems with it. They weren't too happy with the fact that I did absolutely nothing. But the creme de la creme, the piece de resistance, was the English teacher who totally let me sleep in class because at least I was quiet. That's right. Okay, my fellow schoolmates, my class chums, oh yes, they were such a rowdy and obnoxious bunch. The fact that I was just willing to do absolutely nothing and sit there and be quiet was such a vast improvement over the things that were going on a day-to-day basis that she was totally cool with it. And when pressured on the subject by another student, they said, "Oh, why do you constantly let Max just get away with whatever? How come he never has to do work and you never send him away to the detention thingamabobber?" And her exact words, and I quote verbatim, "I let him do that because I like him." So apparently, I'm somewhat likable because either that or the students were just that terrible. And I honestly wouldn't put it past us either way. Regardless of which orientation or philosophy you want to abide to, either way, that really says a lot about the school. Either way, now that I was pretty much just talking about that because, let's be honest, it's like, what, my 3rd time just going nutso? Anyway, have fun with that. Oh, explosions. My best friend. And, alright.
Get away from her.
Oh, Trish, why'd you get out of the bus? You are one crazy lady.
When he threw the bus up here, the only thing going through my head was you and how things stand between us.
I'd never let anything happen to you, Trish.
Not exactly the moment.
To kill Amy, Cole. That you've been trying to make things right. And I need to stop being angry at you. It's just been hard for me.
I understand.
I want us to be together again. Like how it used to be.
I don't think things will ever be like the way they used to be.